open for now. I'll let them close automatically, as they're going to automatically close in about 2 minutes anyway, so that's absolutely fine. And the server should be launching, and we'll get the Blood Run. I think should be a fun map between these two. You can see the skill ratings between the two: 2,661 for base, 2,522 for agent. I imagine we're going to get the same lineups for both of them: Visor, Galena, and Nyx. It seems to be flavor of the month at the moment. It's going to be very hard for Agent to come back in this, in my opinion. I think he's going to be god tier in this. I struggle to see Agent really get in unless he does some super smart moves versus him. So we shall have to see how this one pans out. If you bet against base, then all the power to you, but I think there might be some struggles.
You scum.
Oh.
No, you don't.
Prepare to fight.
Let's do this, guys.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round
And the grand final has begun. We're going to be getting Galena versus Galena. Immediately looking for some damage. Looking for some very long-range rockets. Ambitious, but Base is just going in on this, and his machine gun hurts. Hurts hard. Agent just used his totem. Where did he put his totem just then? Because I don't think he healed from it. I saw the cooldown go down for it, but nothing came of it. So we're gonna have to just see. There's a totem there. It's going to be destroyed by Agent rapidly. Base sitting pretty on a nice stack. But Agent looking for that long-range rail damage. Hit one more rail. Base not really playing with that weapon at all at the moment. Expecting maybe a close-range attack. That could be it. Oh, that LG though. All of a sudden, any advantage Agent thought he had has disappeared as both items are going to go into the hands of Base. And Agent now on the run. He's got to try and find some damage from a distance, but he is missing the rails he needs. 1 rocket, 2, and 3. And that is Base with first blood.
Death is the only release. I will not grant you that privilege.
Oh my god, the rocket's here from Agent. He had such a huge chance, but he's going to find it regardless. Alright, Agent. That's a way to show your powers. Oh, he's a little bit absent-minded for a moment. What the hell is this continued aggression from Base? He's just not stopping. And I don't think Agent can do anything. Agent just completely caught with his pants around his ankles. He was expecting respect from Base. That's exactly what happened. He's assuming that Base, there's no way you'd fight. You don't have a stack. Why would you do this? And Base is just showing that he doesn't give a damn sometimes, and he'd go for it anyway.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
Base. Again, we're going to get Galena versus Galena. Agent, does he want to be aggressive to begin with? He's got the rockets. He could still make a play for the heavy. Well, that totem gets in the way, so it's going to be basically being able to take everything. Agent stack's not far behind. Fortunately for him, he's got rockets. He's trying to get on LG, which he gets a bit late. Powered up rail. Gonna find an extra 90 damage. And Agent just gets through the teleporter in time. Still no rockets though for Base. He's relying on every other weapon for the moment, and this would be a good chance for him to get the rockets now. Great stack, no items for a while. You can take all the time you want to get around the map. pressures on Agent. This is good. He needs to do a bit of damage on that mega health. He doesn't really do anything after it's taken. Good chance for the LG base. That was horribly over-aggressive. I mean, I enjoyed watching it, but it was tactically awful, I gotta say. Trying to find some rockets, but oh my god, base is just jumping everywhere. He couldn't find a clean rocket angle to take him down. Agent is above. He's going to look some damage still. Again, not quite landing the shots. Surely that's enough. Mega's taken. Agent has got a good chance to get back into this. The time shot was missed. And that's actually going to be all the help. Agent needs got like a second to clear it up. Otherwise he's going to have to fight through Ghost Walk again. Whoa. Agent returns fire with an almost equally good rail. Even though it's a tied champion score, I don't think Agent's going to be too upset with how he's doing this. Keep that control going and hope that he can suffocate base. But again, this is what we'd normally see pre-January patch from base. Even though he hasn't got a frag advantage, he loves to slow the game down a lot and play this defensive style. Exchange rails, but now we've got the heavy. Agent slightly overstacked health. Decently overstacked armor. Almost caught by a surprise then. And Ghost Walk, he's going to have his finger on the button. Here is railable. Mega's up. Oh my god, that could have been it. Make sure he gets that heavy. He was at a little bit of a risk for a moment, but he knows Ghost Walk gone. It's time now. The rail takes him to 20 health. Base trying to get away. He's crying for some space. And he heard that he was being chased, so he just goes back through the teleporter and knows that it was safe there. And Agent, again, forced to go back on the items. Fortunately for Agent is he can take as long as he wants with this comeback. As long as he keeps control, he can make this happen.
1 minute warning.
But again, we've seen these similar plays from base before. He's waiting for a mistake, really. He's waiting for an overcommitment from Agent. Pushing into some of his rockets too much. Good. Rail down to 10. Agent cannot forget about the Mega. He's got to jump down for it immediately and then set up for that heavy. He misses it. He's not going to be able to punish. That's exactly what base has been waiting for. He does get railed straight after, but this is one way to start turning the control. 2 good rockets. Base thought it could be his moment to bite, but it simply is not true. Now only 10 seconds for Agent to defend himself. There's no rail to worry about, but this relentless pressure coming in from base. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that is going to be a round for Agent.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in.
If you are just joining us, guys, this is the grand final of the 125 FPS Sunday Cup. Razy was in the winner bracket final going up versus base, but Agent took him down in the loser bracket final. Razy managed to get a couple of rounds off base in that winner bracket final, but one of the maps was super one-sided. LG comes out, that totem not having much effect. Base trying to back up onto it to get some of that healing power. Still got to watch out a bit. That rail hurts. Oh, the shotgun switch, and it is a full body blast. That hurts. It's almost as if base baited Agent into that. Agent was a little bit greedy. Oh my god. Oh, he finally hit the rail shot. That almost went completely wrong for him. Woof. We just had a full 5-minute round, and we could have won 20% the length if Base gets on this quickly. LG on LG. Base seems very comfortable in that kind of fight. Oh no. It's like, thank you for the intel. I know where you're at now. He's trying to fake the jump and get that free angle at the top hallway. Almost works out for him. I think he's just heard that's no longer where he is. Ghost Walk, back up. Even though Agent is critically wounded, he has a small amount of survivability to his name. He's going to destroy that totem. And Agent has been surviving for about a minute's time, but is constantly on the ragged edge. Another totem out. The Agents have to use the Ghost Walk. Another totem down. Looking for the rocket. Splash. Something along those lines. Ooh, that was a good rail to work with just then. That could have been a kill. 10 seconds until Agent can get that Ghost Walk. LG. Oh, he finds it. Just a couple of seconds to go. Gets a rail before he picks away. That was actually quite an important rail. Meant that Base couldn't chase him immediately. Even though that Mega was up, he could always have turned away and gone for the frag. Well, Base can sit here happy anyway. He knows it's going to be a round up if things go well. One more totem for Agent to worry about. And Agent's just sitting on that blood pool. He's not doing too badly at the moment, but now it's very much about the clock.
My life sustains you.
Guys, was focusing on the casting, so you're going to have to remind me what was the first frag of the second round. Oh, what? What?
Prepare to fight.
Oh my god, after all the hard work from Agent.
Round begins in.
After all that hard work. Totally undone.
Fight.
Feels bad, man. Oh my god. That doesn't feel any better as well for Agent. Absolutely ruined. Woo. Lovely little flick. And I don't think Agent's going to be able to do much with Visor just there. He had very little to defend himself with. And that's just one more kill. And Agent's got to be feeling like this map is over now. He's running into him a bit right now too. Mega found. Agent will get something. One more totem on the exit. Oh no. These totems are nasty. Base is using that little speed acceleration a lot. It takes a while to put up another totem, but eventually gets one on the exit. Probably missed a chance to put one more down. The amount of time it took. frag in the second round was rocket apparently. Oh, Agent. So weak just then. Heavy's up. Not much of a punishment there from base, but again, he can play defensive all day if he wants. He's just got to stay alive. Agent coming in, defending himself with the LG, and it's just done. It's just over. You blink and you miss it. That lightning gun was painful. 3-1 for base. Agent did do something, and it looked like he could have done a bit more. But yeah, base is kind of ruining his day a little bit. Right. Base wins this next map. Then, it is over. Yeah, that LG was painful. Was it the rockets that was the first frag in the second round? I think a couple of people confirmed that it was. Agent, we're gonna get some DM6 now. Visor's been used pretty well so far, Sparty. I wouldn't shit on Visor too much. It's been used to some fairly good effect at the moment. Not on every map, but definitely on some.
Prepare for draft.
Right, let's have a look at this draft. Who's going first? It's Agent. We've got Nyx. I won't be surprised if we get... I am a bit surprised to see Galena so much. I think Agent was big Visor. He won't. No Visor for Agent, but there is a Visor for base. That seems to be like his 3 preferred champions at the moment. Right, let me update the scores, guys, and we'll get right in there. I'll also quickly... First frag in the second round. Rocket launcher. Actually, not that many people went for the rocket launcher. Congrats to you guys. Now we just go over where a huge majority went for base. Very, very huge majority. Alright, I'm going to jump back into this. What could be the last map will start momentarily. Hey, I look forward to it, Sparty. That would be really cool to see. I cannot wait to see you in shape again. I don't think you're really out of shape, but you know what? I just want to see you play. Alright, let's do this, guys. Map 2, Grand Final. Agent has to win the next 2 maps, and then another 2 maps if he wants to beat base in this tournament. Seems like more than a mountain to climb. But I'm going to check out Agent. Let's see what he can do with his Nyx to begin with. He starts with a good rocket, actually. Probably worth getting that LG and then at some point in time making his way to rail. Oh, nice rail though. Right back at him from base. And what... I don't know if Agent was watching the game that... base had versus Razy on Blood Covenant. My base was doing some crazy stuff with Galena. Oh, he does get the armor in time, but he's still vulnerable. One rail will kill him. He misses it and finds the health bubble, which is going to preserve his life a little longer. And I think he knows he's going to get the Mega, so use this time to pick up the rail without pressure. And he can even find some time shards to get his cooldown reduced completely. Oh, that rocket doesn't really find its target as much as he wanted. There was a totem there, just going to get rid of as quick as he can. Oh my god. Okay, mega taken. This is actually really bad news for base. Oh, the LG though. It was bad news for base, but Agent couldn't enter that fight as well as he wanted, so base got everything then. That's going to be a free heavy for base. Agent's not locked out of this. If he can get his Ghost Walk going, and he's still competitive. Again, health needed. This health should spawn any second now. So let's get some accuracies. Oh, that was Agent's first rail that he's fired. Base has hit 3 of 9. Wasn't a full mid-air. Agent's suffering though, because he needs his Ghost Walk back. And a couple more. And he's timing those items at the bottom, basically. Based on the rotation of the major items. To make sure he can survive still. Might hold this angle. I got the information, but he couldn't react fast enough for it. He's just waiting right now. Switch over to LG. Forced to do something. Just a crazy movement you could see through the screen again from what Galena can do now. And that's armor back into the hands of base. Oh, this is bad. Oh, he needs to get out of here. It's even dangerous because he's zoom railable. Agent's just not really been able to do enough damage to him. Did not want to take that rail. I want to see how much total damage has been done by the players. Agent's done about 200 and a bit less. Now, this is a long round, actually. This is the longest we've seen all day in terms of how little deaths there have been. Usually we're getting a frag very early on and then it slows down later. But we might even get ourselves into a sudden death with no champions being killed. Oh, that rocket. That was a nice shot. No jump pad antics. And actually, Agent is putting the pressure on now. All of a sudden, things look troublesome. He's just going to delete that totem. He needs to get his LG out. This is good news for... Oh, the rail, though! He just does enough rocket splash to turn that around. Oh, that looked like Agent has engineered the perfect fight, but base just flips it on its head.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
We're going to mix once more from Agent. And I like, he's really trying to put everything into it. I'm loving the way that he's trying to play right now. He didn't get disgruntled from the last map. He's putting his all in. A worthy health investment to get the railgun. Oh, that was a direct, actually. Not just a deep rocket. It was a perfect rocket. Oh, and he's going to find it. Base walks into it. Don't often see over-aggression from base. Well, he's going to take him down. Looks like Nyx is able to do that on the bounce pad too. The same as Galena. you know what? I've had such a successful first minute. Let's give it a break for a second. I am curious to see how base plays out the visor here, but we got time to see that in this map. Let's hold on to Agent's point of view. He knows exactly where he is. Doesn't want to overcommit to this. He's got to watch out for that lightning gun. Mega is up. Not going to go up the bounce pad. This is hard work. Oh my god. Agent, he decided not to go into Ghost Walk. He's got to be careful. There's a rail. It could be the rail there from the armor. Oh, base didn't look for the angle. I don't think base will know that Ghost Walk has been used either. That's good LG from. Oh my god. Again, Agent gets a good entry into the fight, but it changes. As soon as base has anything to say, no, it's going to be different. Well, I just crushed him right there. Had all the information he needed with that piercing sight. Good LG. The Ranger as well, trying to get the orb. 7 health to go for base. Items are not up for a long while. Only 120 collective health and armor for Agent. That's a bit more now. Good initial rocket and the follow-up. Agent so heavy-handed in that fight. He didn't need to go that aggressive. He's trying to finish the job so quickly, and he's like, it's like one last hurrah, and oh, disappointment.
2, 1. Round 3, fight.
I feel like I mean, okay, base has been doing really well online lately. You can't dispute that. But I feel like people have given him. Oh my god, armor was taken, but Agent can't survive. What the? Oh, that was almost a genius escape from Agent, but base. Beautiful way to finish off that frag. I feel like some of the players have maybe given a bit too much to base in terms of assuming certain plays are going to work when they don't. One thing you got to assume about base is that his defensive plays are going to be world class. You cannot just rush with an equal stack and assume the best. And I think as soon as people stop doing that, I think they could really turn, flip it on its head. I think base has been weakened by the nerf on Nyx. What was nice about that frag, though, is that Agent, as soon as he got a Ghost Walk, he got the health bubble, the rocket jump. Otherwise, if he didn't have that health bubble, he would have died with the rocket jump. And that was like, this is the only way I can... Like, it was actually a genius way to try and escape, but it was a great rocket follow-up from base. And I wonder if base thought that he was going to do that, or if he expected him... Or if it looked like he'd just given up on life because he knew he was so weak. Oh. Lighting gun from base. Trying to predict where it's coming from. Finds the rail somehow. Lightning fast reactions from him. And just looking to close down these last 2 frags. To send him to another online tournament victory. He's surely going to get the kill from this. He's going to have to use the Ghost Walk. Oh, you're dirty human, base. The deliberate telefrag. Oh, that brings tears to my eyes. Agent is going to come into it. He is going to get a kill, so he's not out of here just yet. But he's so weak. I do like the deliberate telefrag. It's filthy, isn't it? I'm not sure Nyx should be allowed to do that in Ghost War.
Watch.
Oh, it kind of goes like double power then, rocket and dire orb. Fortunately, only the rail landed. Oh my god, Basto finds the mutual frag in the end. I mean, it felt like it was going that way at some point. Base has been getting away with absolute murder constantly, and he does it right to the last second. So Base gets the 2-0 here in the grand finals. And he's going to be victorious. That's number 1, Base. Number 2, Agent. Number 3, Razy. And that's the ticket, ladies and gents. Right. So, guys, before I go, I just want to clear up my thoughts. I'll just on where we're at with the patch at the moment. Good things so far. Anarchy seems to be largely gone from the duel meta. I think it makes the game prettier to watch without Anarchy in it so much. Rail is back. Rail feels great. Also another positive. Light champions are getting LG to crap. That's good. But then we've got some other weird things that are going on. We've got Nail Gun that's super powerful right now. We've got these strange little movement things going on with Nyx and Galena where they're able to fly around bounce pads. And then even Sorlag's able to do the same thing, which is deliberate, but I don't think it should be that powerful. Does LG hit too much now? Is it too much damage now that people are hitting super high accuracies? Is Rocket too fast? Don't know. Interesting questions at the moment. And also Galena. Maybe Galena's a bit too much right now. Even though Galena's fun to watch, I think the fun has a limited period of time on it. There's a sell-by date. And it's, I think, good for the devs to be careful with that. But otherwise, I think something that we've all been asking for a long time now is this Anarchy needs to be sorted the fuck out. And he has been. It's more pleasant to play in Duel. It's nice to feel that aim is working well. Deathmatch is fun. Team Deathmatch is fun. I haven't actually played Sacrifice on this patch yet, but I suspect that even that's going to be more fun. So yeah, I think overall it's been very, very positive. I just hope we continue to get some of these balance changes coming with us in the coming updates. So I see Mikkel saying this is too far back. It's not too far. What I think is better is to see Duel brought to a more medium-sized champion meta. I think that's kind of ideal for Duel. And if the heavy and the light champions are balanced so that they become more useful in a team-based mode, like CTF, for instance, I think that's actually where we're going to see the best use of those other champions. In Duel, I don't personally see space for a champion like Anarchy if you want people to be able to enjoy watching it as much as you can. Which, okay, sure, some CPM players might be salty to hear me say that, but I just don't see Anarchy belonging in Duel. How could I ditch Anarchy? I still play Anarchy a tiny bit, but I just think it's time that he was taken out of the limelight. And it's better that they if it's an over nerf, it's better that they over nerf him now rather than trying to do these tiny little nerfs, but he still ends up being picked all the time. Now at least they can balance him into the game rather than nerf him out of the game or do that continuous nerfing that they've been trying to do. I think it's better that way. Yeah, this doesn't mean that Anarchy's going to be like this way forever. Time will continue. We will see what happens over the course of more updates. But the fact that we stop having to worry about Anarchy so much is just like suddenly a sigh of goddamn relief, you know? Yeah. It's undoubtedly, you cannot dispute on any level that Anarchy getting nerfed like this was a good decision. So I think overall, happy clappy. I'm not upset by this at all. What I want to shout out about though is that what is going on? I'd also make sure I'm not missing anything in the 125 FPS. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. What I say, guys, is thank you for getting involved. Thank you for tuning in. I see there's been lots of new people tuning in to chat. And I want to say thanks for coming and joining the stream. And hopefully you enjoyed yourself. I plead with you guys to hit that follow button, trying to continue mounting the followers and get to that 20k follower goal that I've had on my eyes for had my eyes set on for some time. If you are a new player and you want to learn some stuff about the game, I'm streaming on almost a daily basis at the moment. I tend to play deathmatch, I play some duels on stream. If you have any questions at any point, then no, please ask. It doesn't matter how stupid a question you think it is, but it's you know, any and the thing is, us old school Quakers, we don't remember really what it's like to be new, so it's such a breath of fresh air when we see a new player come in and asking really simple questions, because like, oh, holy shit, we can actually help you there, we can actually tell you what you want to know. So we're more than happy to do that. Don't feel as if like you've got some wall of clique to pass through until you're allowed in the big boys club to ask questions. You're allowed anytime, and more than happy to do that. So my greetings to people who are getting involved and hopefully enjoying Quake, and I hope all of us are going to continue enjoying Quake more, update by update. How am I not at 20k yet? We need more people in Quake. I don't really stream anything but Quake, so if Quake was bigger, then maybe I'd have 20k already. I would hope. Anyway, guys, I won't hold on to your attention too long. It's always fun streaming for you guys. I'm going to keep trying to get some co-casters. Fun to have Ince earlier and Jason Kaplan. Hopefully can even get catch-up on at some point, and we'll keep coordinating these things. But otherwise, guys, I'm going to tune out now. I'm going to run a couple of ads at the end. If you want to watch them, feel free. Otherwise, just see you later. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Ta-ra.